a ghost, I was alone. Do a gin, feels so gay. Given the throne, I didn't know how.
Welcome. Welcome, Orbs. Welcome, Bunny Girl Chat. Shit. 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 I think I got it. No, I did not get it. Hold on. There we go. So I'm still kind of eating, so you'll probably hear. What was that? What was that? That was a fucking troll song. I saw who suggested it from a couple days ago. Because he just got a stage 2. Orbs? You got a stage 2 before me? Nice job. It's Jover. Hopefully it's not a switcheroo and you say like your opponent. Not me, I got fucking stuck at 17. Okay, I thought you were gonna say like your opponent. You got jobbed at the rank up. Bruh, stage 2 doesn't even give you rewards, man. Ain't that. What's up, Surfelt? Let me see. So yeah, I was at the Game Awards yesterday. Took the whole day. I was gonna go live when I got back home, but I fell asleep, and now I woke up. So now I'm like, maybe it was a better idea I went to sleep. Who won Game of the Year? Expedition 33. I haven't played Expedition 33, but it got a lot of praise. Some from people I don't know, some from people I know. So probably deserves it. The music is pretty good though. Usually when the music's good, it makes me interested in the game, but I'm probably not gonna play it, mostly because of like Rip Silk Song. I know the anticipation wasn't enough. Didn't win most anticipated game last year though. I imagine it could have been nominated, but okay. I'm gonna be eating in the meantime because I got some dinner from leftovers from dinner yesterday. I don't want it to go to waste. All right, let me pull up. Was Silksong your personal game of the year? Orbs? Alright, let me dump a bunch of photos too on my You haven't played Silksong yet? Oh, okay. Okay, that's fine. I haven't played either, so it's not like I'm really gonna comment on him. But yeah. One thing I'll say is while I'm uploading a bunch of these photos, and we can go through them. I'm stuck at the final boss of Hollow Knight. Oh shit. That guy looked hard when I saw him. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna play Hollow Knight. You see, I'm not even gonna play Hollow Knight yet. Oh, but I can only upload 10 at a time. So why is my mobile app like lagging? To be honest, it was a lot of fucking video games ads for games I didn't care for. Oh man, there's gonna be like, there's a bunch of photos, so this might take like 2 hours or something. My favorite part from the Game Awards was Evanescence. We might have to watch that because I only have photos. I didn't take videos or anything. But I might have to watch the... Oh my god. There's also Street Fighter that came on. Oh god. I'm not sure what to expect from Street Fighter, the Street Fighter movie. But it does feel like a dumpster fire I want to be part of. Oh, there's a flute player that was going crazy. That guy? Yeah, that guy's always there. I forgot when he blew up. I think it might have been 2 years ago, maybe the year before. That, but yeah, he had a custom flute guy, custom flute. I didn't see him. There's a drummer trying to be flute guy so bad. I don't want to give him too much attention because the way he was drumming, he's trying to. I don't know. Maybe he was just into it, okay? But like, I'm just saying, he ain't flute guy. More like game buh. True. Okay. So, I'm done stalling. Now let me go through the photos. Oh my god, it's taking forever to load. Oh yeah, it loaded. Alright. So it was at Peacock Theater, downtown LA. Oh, okay. So I have to resize these every fucking every time then. Holy shit. Wait, is that fucking... Who is this guy? I forgot his name. Drewis? I forgot his name. The comedian. I don't know where his main platform is, but I see him on Twitter a lot. Alright, I'm just gonna... I'm not gonna resize these. I'm just gonna let them... Drewski! Drewski, yeah, is that Drewski? What is he selling, bruh? Oh my god. Yeah, hotels.com. But yeah, this was the venue. Drewski worm. Yeah. I don't know why I was thinking of Drew's worm. Let me check this, if this is okay to show, because it shows reflections of people. I probably should have taken a better photo when I passed by it a second time. Okay, I'm not gonna show this one. It might show a reflection of a person that might not want to be. Anyway, so that was outside the venue. This was inside. Alright, I'm not gonna resize these. You can go back to regular size. Holy fuck, this is huge. Alright, yeah. So this is inside. Oh my god, it's so crusty. This is fine, whatever. Here's another peek at inside. No! Okay, it's okay. All I have to do is Control C again. Yeah, here's another one. Okay, it's scaling with my window. That's annoying. Actually, this is scaling with my window, so I actually do have to resize these. I don't like that. Okay, we're not going to... Okay, we're just going to resize these, because this is... Why is it doing that? Okay, there we go. Okay, the quality is way better once I didn't blow it up. Why is it square? Alright, I'm just going to resize them. You input a value somewhere? I'm not advanced enough. Probably there's like a default where like you can view image. I'm just control pasting. Okay, so there we go. Yeah, it was pretty nice. We got some good seats at first. So like how I even came across these tickets. There's I think the distributor, I think it's called like Gotham's Casting or whatever. It's not like a secret link or anything. I think you have to sign. It's like a newsletter or something that you sign up for, and then they give you the opportunity to be like a seat filler. We live scuff. True. Yeah. So I was a seat filler for the event. So we got there pretty early, so we were pretty close to the front of the line. It wasn't as packed. You can tell from here it wasn't as packed. As seats started filling up, I think people just started sitting wherever they wanted because we did have a designated number, and I think that fucked everything up because people with tickets, with their people attending with their tickets, actually showed up, and then we'd have to give up our seats. So I don't think these were like paid tickets either. I think there were other seat fillers that were kicking us out because everyone just started sitting wherever they wanted. So I'm like, Orm. Let's see. All right, so it ended up. I took a photo. I mean, okay. I forgot what game won. It was some Nintendo game. Holy shit. I'm not going to. All right, there's Doug Bowser. This is like a monitor. So like here you can see one screen, and on the opposite side there's another screen on the right. So this is the right screen. Oh my god, please load. Showing like, so you get a better view of the stage because we're kind of too far from the stage to make out people. So I think this is this is also duplicating the live stream, what the live stream is seeing. So yeah, there's Doug Bowser. I forgot what award he won. Oh yeah, here's a photo of what it looks like on stage. A lot of times when they played like ads, they would play ads on the screen to the left and right, and then we would to distract us from what's going on stage. So yeah, this is what it looked like. I forgot what was this exactly. I don't recall what this was, but this was just yeah, this is the stage. So you can see the front row is like, this is the front row. So yeah, there's a little bit of the stage here. I forgot what this one was. Oh, I think this was Divinity. I think this was the Divinity thing. There's a bunch of guys who were all dressed up in like peasant costumes or whatever, and then they started flying up in the fucking air. And then like I think I don't know what the fucking live stream viewers were seeing. But yeah, you see this guy just flying. I don't know if it was a Divinity, but like they just got, and then this whole screen back here turns red and they get caught in a portal. Oh, I guess right here you get the top left, you can see what people are watching, but what the live stream was watching. But yeah, you can see that like there's like two other people too. You can see like the strings right here. Oops. You see like the strings. Da, 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 da. Why can't I duplicate both of these? That's so weird. Whatever. I'll just duplicate one. So yeah, there's other strings here, and then you can see the strings on it right there. Da, 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 da. Oh yeah. On the right, you can see their shadows too, reflecting. It was kind of creepy. Here, this is the same exhibit. This is kind of creepy. Yeah, you could, as they were floating in the air, you see them reflecting. They're like, ah! You know, I don't know if it was intentional. Probably intentional. Here's where the screen in the back turns fucking red, and they're just like flailing still in the middle of the auditorium. Yeah, there's the three guys. So I don't know what was going on. I think they were being sucked into a portal or something like that. And then the Divinity trailer came on. So I don't know what I was looking at. Oh, what the fuck is this? Oh yeah, there's like this cube. Everyone thought it was Kojima. I forgot what game it was. Here, let me new page. Okay, new page. Just to separate these. I think this was the Warlock. The Warlock, you had this little cauldron. You see some raw frogs. I think these are some wolves. I like the frogs though. This was cool. I saw like Wizards of the Coast. Some like, I don't know, it was like a D&D game. I couldn't tell. The cinematic was pretty good though. But it looked like some like D&D game based on one of the classes. Someone behind me was like, "Oh, they should make a D&D for all the they should make a game for every single class at this point or something like that." I'm like, oh, "Okay, I'll take your word for it." All right, this you can't see shit because I can't take a photo very well. But this is another thing where like they had I forgot what game this was. But there's just this cube that emerged, or some curtains. And I think there was someone flying in the air also. Another guy, they decided to... Yeah, another freaking guy flying in the air with a red... Here's another photo of this. Yeah. So I think he was in the cube or whatever. And he like emerged, he got lifted up. There's like this cube was like curtains or something. And he just flew up, so like you got him looking like Gojo. He's got the what's called Enlightened One pose. What's it called? So yeah, he was in the air, and then he got stuck in the cube. I don't know how it looked like in the live stream because I'm not sure. I'm sure it was captured. But okay, you can see a boom. This is the boom for the camera right here. Here, the Enlightened One. Yeah, do you see this? Look at this. Yeah, you can see the boom for the camera. I'll just color it green. That's the camera boom. Yeah, see, look at him. It looks like he's looking like Gojo. He just stole Gojo's fit. He honored one, but whatever, okay? Yeah, fake JJK phone. Whatever. Here. Oh. There we go. You know what? Yep. There we go. The honored one. Okay. Yeah, I forgot what game this was. What's called? So it transitions into this fucking cube. So yeah, everyone thought this was Kojima. Badoof, what's up, please? So yeah, he's like kneeled in this cube or whatever. I'm sure it looked different on the live stream. But yeah, you can see him. You see this guy. It's right there. Oh, okay. That doesn't. Maybe I should keep it back to red. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, he's just like, he's not fetal position, but he's got his legs tucked in. He looks like he's not having a good time. Oh, okay. Here's another photo of the same guy. He's no longer the Enlightened One. He's the huddled one. Sorry, he's no longer the honored one. He's the huddled one. You can get yeah, there he is. I still don't know what they were trying to do. Is like some portal shit. Let me see. All right, here's what Street Fighter came on. I think okay, the next one was Street Fighter. Oh my god. I think I should start copying these pages. Tesseract, yeah, the Tesseract. That reminds me, there's like a gif of like Speed as a Tesseract. And then like there's a voice line that says, my mom is kind of formless, and he becomes a dodecahedron. Dodecahedron. Where they come up with that? Okay, so this is what Street Fighter came on. I'm not gonna lie, the movie looks... See, this is when Street Fighter showed up. So they showed the trailer. He's like, oh, just at the Game Awards. Exclusive Street Fighter trailer or whatever. The trailer looked good. Yeah, I mean, it's good, but like some of the casting choices are just like, oh my god, I need to see this. I think my favorite is probably so this is where they introduce all the fucking they introduce all the characters one by one. Jason Momoa as Blanca is probably the funniest one. I don't know if I captured that one. So the actor who plays Ken, they had a good intro, I'll say. You know, like stylized name, big uppercase. Oh, I think that's the actor on stage. I don't think that's him. I'm not sure. That might have been the guy who plays Don Hibiki. That guy was a troll. He's like, shout out to Mortal Kombat. No, fuck them. They weren't here. He didn't say fuck, but that's basically what he said. I heard Team Cherry didn't make it to the Game Awards. And someone made up lore that Jeff hates them. Oh, I guess that is him. So yeah, that's Ken. Then they had Ryu. This was cool though. The song they played. Yeah, they had Ryu. I got Chun-Li. What happened here? Here we go. Bruh. It's not that hard to... Just these loading times. What are these loading times? It's still huge. I don't think it wants me to... Okay, fine. Yeah, you can see her walk. This is a... And it was not letting me zoom out. Oh, that's why, because this is it's already cut off. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. There's more. Yeah, it's not cut off. Okay, I just need to downsize it, bruh. There we go. Yeah, Chun-Li, you can see her right here on the left. Does that mean this? No, it's not cut off. Okay, I'll just make them super small then. It looks like I'm testing the limits of one page. The one page negative space. Oh yeah, Roman Reigns. Who the fuck was he playing? Akuma. Dude, he actually looks so bad. Like as Akuma. My bad, Roman Reigns fan, but... he just looks like Roman Reigns. Oh, okay, I just took a bad photo too. My camera does not. My phone camera doesn't seem to be able to handle like dynamic. Look at this guy. Okay, And then M Bison. This M Bison looks funny as fuck though. I don't know. Recognize the. I don't recognize the actor. Spider. Yeah, this. Oh shoot. Why does it look scuffed? I guess the resolution. Where 50 Cent? Is 50 Cent really in here? Alright, Guile. The Guile casting, I don't mind. He looks pretty decent. Did he set his Balrog? Oh! Yeah, Balrog will show up. I'm pretty sure I have him. No, actually, I don't think Balrog is here. Okay, Dan Hibiki. They made sure to show Dan. Okay, there's Dan Hibiki. Hello, Regimity. Just came over from binging Uma Musume videos, the best mobile game of the year, according to the Game Awards hosted by Jeff Keighley. Uma Masume. Uma Masume. I fucking love Jeff. I found out that Jeff is not like some random plant created to host the Game Awards. Apparently, he's had a long history of journalism. Why does he say it like that? I know. Yeah, he's had a long history of journalism. He's been hosted shows involving games back in the day. No, I didn't get. I don't think 50 Cent showed up. Wait, actually, hold on. I didn't capture him. Maybe I forgot to get Balrog. The Balrog casting looks exactly like 50 Cent wasn't there? Okay. Me too, right? I'm ready. Watch you react to Jesse react to this. What is this? Bro is staying up late just so I can... What the fuck is this? Oh, but you're saying, oh, this just dropped. And then someone else is going to react to this. And then I should be reacting to that. I see. Oh, I understand. I understand your jokes. I don't know. I don't know if that's interesting. Oh yeah, I'll check it out though. I don't really care for DM era. Let me look at the... hold on, I lost my train of thought. Oh, it's because I'm like looking at the wrong... Okay, so that's Dan. Doll Zim looks kind of scuffed. I'm not gonna lie, Doll Zim looks kind of scuffed. I'm... Give me all your love. Give me all your love. Ryu looks weird because his head is too long. Okay, yeah, I can do that. Huh? Yeah, I can do that. All right. Hold on, I'm chewing. Yeah, this photo looks really bad. But trust me, he looks kind of you don't. My photo does not need help I think he looks stuffed. What we eating? Some leftovers from this Thai place I ate. It's like some peanut salad. That's pretty spicy, but not like. It goes away after a while, but it's pretty spicy. Then there's a like a beef roll. That's like it's mostly celery for like the filling. It's not. It's like a burrito or something. I forgot. I don't know the exact type of wrapping that they're using. It's not like rice paper or anything like that. It's closer to a tortilla. What's called? But it's mostly celery. But it has a good amount of beef. It's like celery, bok choy. But the beef is really tender. I am not eating humans. Okay, this is Vega. I'm sorry. I don't really feel anything towards Vega. He's just a guy. Then there's Zangief. This segment was cool though. I don't know who Julie is. Oh hell nah. Alright, we gotta get rid of Stream Boo. Oh, I don't have Welcome bot. Hell nah. We don't. I'm not even gonna call it a clanker. We don't. I don't know who this character is from Street Fighter. But she does have a cami outfit, so I imagine there's some relationship between her and M. Bison. What is this? Hello, Samidari. Have you seen this? No. Oh, well, I mean, this is the Mega Man one, right? I remember because when they were playing a song, I think this is Mega Man, right? Hands off, Gabriella. I was there, yeah. I mean, it is Mega Man. Hold on. The song is what? Yeah. I was like, why is this like lingering on this fucking leitmotif? I really like. I've heard this before. Yeah. All right. I'll watch this. Yeah, they kept lingering on the da 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 da. Da, 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 da. They didn't do that part, so I was like, why is this like so familiar yet so weird? They were blue balling the da 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 da. Yeah. Yeah, I was waiting for this to drop. I was like, why is this so familiar? And I was like, oh, it's fucking Mega Man. No, I should have known. Real Mega Man fans should have clocked this though. They should not have. They just needed this song to figure it out. Hold on, I need to look at the chat if they figured it out. Mario, Gollum 2, Skyrim, John Freeman, Danganronpa, Half-Life 3, Half-Life 3. It's him. Half-Life 6, 7. It's Mega Man. What the? Okay, someone clocked Mega Man. Astro Boy. There's props on chat to play. Oh really? But wouldn't they be like what's being displayed here still be ahead of what chat is saying? Astro Boy. Okay, I need to watch that again.
Astro Boy.
Maybe Mega Man are just frauds. Astro Boy. Okay, of all the things to confuse it with, Astro Boy is not the worst. It's just that not many people are familiar with Astro Boy. That they're like, I am Mega Man King. Hearing this sends you nostalgia trip? Yeah. And he's even based on Astro Boy? Okay, so it's not even the worst fucking... It's just not many people are familiar with that franchise, so they're like, what the fuck? It's Mega Man. For sure that's a bit? No! Why did they cut it? I hate clip shipping. Oh my god, I hate clip shipping. The Shark Girl didn't know who Sephiroth was? Alright, if it's a bit, I'm gonna be sad. Because, like, it's more funny when it was like... I mean, every Mega Man except 6, 9, and X4 besides the other X games. Alright. That's a lot of Mega Man. The new Mega Man game looks fun, though. It looks cool, though. Alright, this is Cammy. Alright, this is Jason Momoa as fucking Blanca. I wouldn't mind being Blanca. I just didn't think... I didn't expect Jason Momoa. But to say Astro Boy is... I know, after clearly seeing the Astro Boy... Like, the Mega Man was revealed, right? Like, it's very clear that it's Mega Man. At that point. You don't just... Did you have fun? I felt like these words... I think after the 4th Wuxia hack and slash male protagonist fighting like demons, I was kind of sick of the ads. Well, they weren't all Wuxia, but like at least 2 of them were. I was just like, please get me out of here. But this one was fun. The Street Fighter, I don't know what the the Street Fighter second was. Wuxia cultural domination. All right, let's ignore Expedition 33. Complete cultural victory. The French will inherit the earth. All right, so this is like I think the key visual for Street Fighter that they wanted us. It was cool. It was cool. Seeing all the actors on stage. No 50 Cent though. Here. The Don Hibiki guy was trolling though. Yeah, he was saying some shit on the mic. Yeah. The song that was playing was cool too. Okay, which one's this? I don't even know what this is, bruh. Oh! How did he not show me 50 Cent? Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna finish a few more of the photos before... I need to wash some dishes and take out some trash. So I'll do this segment. I'll wrap up this part. Not the... I still have more photos, but I'll make sure to take care of that before I forget. Alright. The quality is scuffed because this is at 50 times. You cannot tell what's going on, alright? But this is this is Jeff Keighley. You're taking me out? Nope. Nope. This is Jeff. Jeff. My name Jeff. This is Jeff. This is Miss Piggy. You don't have a $10,000 camera? That's true. Miss Piggy. So they had this whole section on the left where they were doing the whole puppet show or whatever. Where Jeff was getting sexually harassed by what's called Miss Piggy. Yeah. Oh yeah, he tweeted a picture of Miss Piggy unprompted. How do you feel about that? Do you think he's trying to hint at something? Which one is Jeff? Jeff Keighley is the host. Oh, I put Jeff as in as. I forgot. You spell it like this. This is my name, Jeff. She kind of bad though. That's crazy. This one cracked me up. Okay. This fucking I think it's the Diablo expansion. Bro kept pointing to the screen like in plane. I don't know how to describe it. Like it's out of plane, but the way he pointed to the screen looks super fucking funny to me. Let me see if I can find it. Someone on Twitter like described it perfectly. He looked like a Smiling Friends character. Like the way he was Smiling Friend. Yeah. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah. Okay, I found it. Oh my god. This cracked me up. The way this guy was pointing was too much for me. It's I don't know why. He's just like why is he doing that? Why he move like that? I think it's also like the I don't know, frame rate. I don't know what this is. Because usually that should be an emote. Yeah. He just does it so quickly. Like, you know, and like animation has like limited frames or whatever. Oh my god. So anyway, he wasn't quite scary, but I did like the lava. They like lighted the floor so it looked like lava. Dun, 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 dun. So what's this? Okay. Oh my god, there's still quite a few photos. I'm halfway through, but I will I'll pause for a bit. I need to I'll just throw up the Lawai Geopid while I'm gone. Alright. This should take me like 10 minutes. I should be back. Alright. BRB.
Released in Japan on September
Wait. Who cares?
17th, 1996, Yu-Gi-Oh! Would be the newest manga added to the lineup of series published in Weekly Shonen Jump. Written by Kazuki Takahashi, the series follows high schooler Yugi Moto, who solved an ancient puzzle box containing the spirit of a long-dead pharaoh, who uses Yugi's body and its dark magic to exact revenge on those who do harm to his new host, through the means of shadow games, sadistic punishment games meant to inflict some ironic punishment to its victim. These games varied from chapter to chapter, from stabbing money laid on your hand to griddle ice hockey with a vial of explosive liquid in the middle. Yeah, the original was a bit sadistic. Duel monsters, originally known as Magic and Wizards, appeared in Chapter 9 of the manga, being clearly a nod towards tabletop collectible card games of the era, more specifically Magic the Gathering, which had released 3 years prior. It was meant to be a one-and-done game, similar to the others in the series up to this point, but after numerous fan requests to revisit the game, the series would bring it back a few different times, until eventually the Game of the Week style the series had been written with since its inception was retired entirely for a pivot to the entirely duel monster-focused story with the start of the Duelist Kingdom arc. There would be an anime adaptation of the original run, spanning 27 episodes produced by Toei Animation in 1998, but beyond this, much of the original run would be forgotten once the pivot to Duel Monsters occurred, with the English version of the series completely rebranding into Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist from this point forward. Since the pivot, there had been a demand for physical cards to play the beloved game from the series for quite some time, with Japan receiving their first physical cards for a Konami version of the game in '99 with the release of Volume 1. This would be the official starting point for Yu-Gi-Oh! As a card game, as Volume 1 would lay the groundwork for what would become known as the OCG in Japan, or Official Card Game, which remains the primary version of the game still played in Japan today. Shortly thereafter, a second anime adaptation for Yu-Gi-Oh! Would begin airing in 2000. beginning at the Duelist Kingdom arc and primarily focused on the card game, which would be adapted for an American audience by 4Kids Entertainment starting in September of 2001, sparking a near instant pop culture craze in the America thanks in part to airing back-to-back alongside the already insanely popular Pokemon. This near instant popularity would cause a demand for the same cards in the West, which with the localization team of Upper Deck Entertainment's efforts would begin releasing in America in 2002 as the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading Card Game, or TCG for short. Thus would begin the over 20-year history of the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG, the highs, the lows, the humble beginnings to the lightning-paced modern eras. And in order to discuss it, like all things, we must start at the very beginning. Legend of Blue Eyes White Dragon. Release date, March 8, 2002. Set type, core set. Major strategies, the baseline. Impact, the start of a long journey. The Legend of Blue Eyes White Dragon would be the inaugural set and bring the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG to the masses, being distributed in North America by Upper Deck Entertainment, separately from Konami, the company that owns and distributes Yu-Gi-Oh! In Japan. The basic structure of the game is to use monsters, magic cards, and trap cards to control a board and drop the opponent's life points to 0, winning the game when you did. And as such, this introduction to the game contained mostly vanillas and weak stat lines that are objectively worse than the best ones. Honestly, at this early stage of the game, it was a safe assumption that a monster's stats were the most important part of the card, which led to most decks' primary beater being Skull Redbird at 1550, the strongest attack without a tribute. If we look into monsters that require tributing over existing monsters on the field to summon, the level 5 and 6 1 tribute monsters would get you up to 2k with Curse of Dragon, and the level 7 and higher 2 tribute monsters would receive the highest value in the game of 3000, held by the titular Blue Eyes. As such, since it was extremely difficult to get above a 2k stat line in these early days, some of the most important cards would be those of the 2k Defender walls. Aquamador, Mystical Elf, Giant Soldier of Stone, and Spirit of the Harp all held defense values of 2000, meaning that to attack over them it would require a minimum of a 2 tribute monster, locking in Stall as the name of the game. This was further pushed by the only real effect monsters in this pack being those of Maneater Bug and Hane Hane, both of which can answer one monster on a flip effect, meaning triggering them when they are flipped face up, by either destroying it or bouncing it to hand respectively, being defensive options above all else. With Stall being such a popular option, life point dropping was not the only win condition that would be experimented with, as in this early stage there were 3 ways to win: dropping the opponent's life points to 0, which by far was the most common, via deck out by the opponent being unable to draw when they were required, and by far the most memorable, assembling the 5 pieces of Exodia. Exodia, if you have it in hand along with the other pieces, wins you the game instantly, meaning that assembling the pieces was a rather popular option out the gate with the defensive prowess of the 2k walls, as well as its popularity in the anime. Thankfully, monsters weren't the only way through, and with that, LOB did bring a number of various magic cards to the game, options to back up your monsters with to provide powerful buffs, debuffs, and general utility to the game state. Some were simple, like the field magics and equip magics that modulated attack and defense values in a minor way, usually capping out at 300 per effect, with field magics modulating the whole board, only allowing one to be up at a time for both players, and equip magics modulating a single monster, staying on the field while that monster is. Some were a lot more complicated, like polymerization, which allowed you to take 2 specific monsters from hand or field and fuse them together to make a new fusion monster kept in the fusion deck. But only one of these even had a respectable enough stat line to even consider, and on top of that, its materials, while including the best 1 tribute monster, didn't do much in terms of a 2k wall meta, meaning that you'd only be really playing them in case you drew all 3 at once, which wasn't the most reliable strategy, especially when it could be removed by any number of the removal magic cards at this stage, including Fissure, which pops the lowest attack monster the opponent controls, Dark Hole, which wipes the board of all monsters, and Raigeki, which just wipes the opponent's monsters. Because of the over-reliance on walls at this initial stage, these 3 cards were some of the most powerful cards you could be playing, alongside the utility magic cards of Monster Reborn, which let you bring back any monster from either graveyard, and Pot of Greed, which
This card allows me to draw 2 new cards.
There was also Swords of Revealing Light, which effectively stalled out the game for 3 turns by blocking the opponent's attack, once again useful for stall strategies. There were also trap cards, which operate like magic cards except they can be activated whenever you want as long as they have been face down for a turn. However, this initial set only gave us 3. Dragon Capture Jar was by far and away the worst of the 3, being a continuous trap, meaning it stays on the field after you activate it, swapping all dragons to defense while face up. This really only ever countered specifically Blue Eyes White Dragon, and as such never really saw use since any of the removal magics could take care of him just fine on their own. Two-pronged attack was a bit more useful, able to destroy any opponent's monster by destroying 2 of your own, being a versatile removal option that can be used on your opponent's turn, but also came with the heavy cost of removing your own board presence, making its utility limited overall. The one trap that would be unanimously determined as actually worthwhile was Trap Hole, able to destroy anything that is normal summoned or flip summoned with 1,000 attack or more. Seeing as how special summons effectively only happened via Polymerization or Monster Reborn, this meant that 90% of the time you could stop an opponent's power push right as it's getting started, being another option loaded into the arsenal of the removal tools in this initial landscape. Overall, this was a bit of a bleak looking game right out the gate, as anyone who's played even a single game of LOB format can attest, but thankfully this initial stage only lasted a couple of weeks, as a few other releases would help spark a more common interest in the game as a whole over the remainder of the month. The first would be the localization of 2 video games for the franchise, being Dark Duel Stories for the Game Boy Color and Forbidden Memories for the PlayStation. Both of these games do not follow the actual rules of the TCG, utilizing their own unique sets of rules that make them quite interesting games to play through, which I've actually covered before on this channel, but they also each came with 3 promo cards for the newly released TCG to help spark an interest, with Forbidden Memories coming with Red Eye's Black Metal Dragon, Harpy's Pet Dragon, and Metal Morph, and Dark Duel Stories having promo versions of Blue Eyes, Dark Magician, and Exodia. While none of these were relevant, Forbidden Memories promos specifically would set the precedent that new releases could come from these promos exclusively, with this being the only way for obtaining these cards until 2007 for Black Metal and Metal Morph, and until 2009 for Harpy's Pet Dragon, marking themselves in the coming years as collector's pieces, with the Dark Duel Stories promos specifically being some of the most sought after cards from these early months to this day. The other release, and by far the more impactful to the game as a whole, was the release of the Yugi and Kaiba starter decks, which not only made the game far more accessible for kids in 2002, but also included the official instructions on how to play the game, something the initial booster packs had no way of conveying. You would think that these starters would be just collections of cards from the initial set, packaged as a basic deck to get players started out, but you'd be mistaken, as these decks not only contained entirely new cards, but also a slew of cards that blew the meta of LOB wide open. For starters, there were a number of new no-tribute monsters that all put Skull Redbird to shame, including Great White, Rogue Doll, Ryukishin Powered, and Man-Eating Treasure Chest at 1600, Neo the Magic Swordsman and Battlelocks at 1700, and the end-all be-all of all beaters in these early days, Lajin the Mystical Genie of the Lamp at 1800. These would completely warp the beatdown meta around themselves, being a slew of monsters with respectable stat lines, but that wasn't the best part. Summon Skull would also be released here, a 1 tribute 2500 attack monster, now being the most powerful 1 tribute that could actually attack over the 2k walls that plagued the game up to this point. The sudden rise of Summon Skull would also make Trap Hole infinitely more important, as it was one of the only ways to prevent a massive advantage swing to your opponent off of summoning a single monster. Walls also got a significant buff too with Wall of Illusion, which sacrifices 150 defense from the 2k baseline in order to bounce anything that attacks it back to hand. This trade-off was a no-brainer at this stage, as even with the new attackers in the pool, 1850 was still high enough to block any no-tribute attacker, and attacking over it with a 1 tribute attack would put that threat back in the hand, rendering any board presence it made moot. There was also now Trapmaster, who on flip could pop a set trap card, which in turn made it quite useful for setting as a bluff, with many assuming it was a wall of some kind, then flipping it the next turn to potentially remove a problem trap before developing your attacker. There were also new traps here to buff out the super type, being those of Wabaku, able to block all damage and battle destruction for a turn, Reinforcements, able to buff a monster's attack by 500 for a turn, and Ultimate Offering, which gives you an extra summons during your main phase or the opponent's battle phase at the cost of 500 life points per summon. These all found immediate use, with Reinforcements giving Beatdown away over the walls, Wabaku letting Stall keep their walls up or letting Beatdown take crash trades, and Ultimate Offering being one of the most reliable ways to swarm a board at this stage. As for new magic cards, Change of Heart would be another addition to this power magic lineup, able to steal an opponent's monster for a turn, marking itself as a massive advantage swinger, especially if you're able to steal a monster to then tribute over for your own summoned skull. Card destruction also helped fill the necessary void, making both players discard their hands to draw the same number of cards, being a counter card for specifically the instant win condition of Exodia, but also for being a massive draw tool. Lastly would be the surfacing of the first true game plan deck, being that of Dragon Turbo. Lord of D blocks targeting dragon monsters with card effects, but much more importantly, while on the field, enables the magic card the Flute of Summoning Dragon, which special summons 2 dragons from the hand. This combo could realistically summon out 2 tribute dragons with ease, meaning accessing multiple copies of Blue Eyes White Dragon at once was now theoretically possible, though not super reliable as it did require a bunch of factors to roll in your favor. Still, it would be a disservice to not mention it. This would be the metagame for the next month, being a tug of war between beatdown and stall decks, with the numerous power magics effectively determining which way the game would go constantly. As such, Upper Deck would implement a Forbidden and Limited list to the TCG on May 7th of 2002.
Yeah, that took like 13 minutes. Alright. Let me see if I remember where I was last time. Why did it pause? It must have stopped when my headphones disconnected. Really, but really, but. Anyways, Filing Friends, fucking Diablo 4. Okay, I need to find my oh yeah, Evanescence. That was actually the peak. Evanescence was the peak of this show. Oh my god, that was the best part. You know what? I need to watch what it looked like, because I obviously did not take a video. Oh, what? Okay, I didn't take a video. Yeah, dude, I need to watch what it looked like. Hold on.
Which notably did contain
what the essence what's called the Game Awards. Yeah, no, this was sick to watch live. I guess they were promoting wait, can you guys see it? I feel like you guys can't see it. Let me see if it's wait, now you can see it. Wait, what happened to my Fugi? Oh, my Fugi's gone. Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. It's not a big deal.
Evanescence.
Oop. Oh, he's doing. I feel like live it sounded better. It felt so good. Yeah, I think this was the best part. Just seeing Evanescence again. All right. Back to. So I guess that's what it looked like. This is from my perspective. You can see the band. Banga. Let's see. There's also yeah, this was a promo for like Devil May Cry Season 2. I haven't even watched the first one. Yeah, there's Virgil. I mean, seeing Virgil get animated, adapted seems pretty cool though. Let's see. Oh yeah, let me put on the music. Arm. Oh, someone else. I got someone else recording. Damn, this was sick. I'm definitely glad I got to see this live. Even if it wasn't free, it was probably worth it just for this. What the hell is this? Okay, I'm not gonna. Okay, I already got that. Never mind. Oh yeah, they had David Harbour show up. For those who don't know who David Harbour is, he's played I think Red Star or whatever, the father of Black Widow in the MCU. The Captain America, Russian Captain America, basically. And he's also Hopper from Stranger Things. So I couldn't get one. So, I don't know, he was advertising Total War. He said he was going to be in the game, but I couldn't really make him out from the trailers that he was featured in. Or the Total War. Honestly, I don't really care for Total War or Warhammer or anything like that, so I'm just like, okay. Alright, David Harbour. Then we have Miss Piggy. Miss Piggy singing with his dog. I don't know who this guy is. I'm not very well versed in Muppetry. You can see over here. I think there's that. You see Miss Piggy over here, like kind of, like on the side of this left side of this piano, and you see this dog, and then that's them up on the big screen. People seem to dislike the Muppets showing up. I don't know why. Why isn't this? Oh, there's just a long pause before it ends. Wow. All right. I don't know why people are upset at the Muppets. They're kind of whimsical. I don't know. Just the Game Awards will always let you down. Yeah, that's true. I forgot what the hell was. Oh, this was the final orchestra. My favorite part. My favorite part of this. Gamers dislike the Muppets because gamers have trash taste. I'm okay if you don't know who the Muppets are because they're kind of like what's the word I would describe them as? Anachronistic? They do signal like in ancient time. Game Awards will let you down was part of the song they sang. Oh, is that what they say? I didn't realize it was self-aware like that. Okay. Oh, I love Bloody Tears. That was my favorite part. Anytime Bloody Tears came on in the Castlevania Netflix, I was like, Da-da, 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 da-da. It's so good. They had the two Doho guys on the spent their tire. Oh, those guys are awesome. I love those guys. Yeah, those guys, like the two unks. Yeah. Does Jeff have some connection with the Muppets? Does he have a blood pack seal among them? I don't know if he's the one responsible for the Muppets. That'd be funny though. I would love to see. Was it because it's a guest? Yeah. So okay, then these are just not normies. These are just tourists who showed up. This is their first Game Awards. You're like, who thought it was a good idea to bring the Muppets? Okay, so these are just tourists who made it fucking self-reported. This is their first Game Awards. They play well to. Yeah. I mean, like I told my roommate about the Muppets and it cracked them up. So. There wasn't anything really recognizable besides yeah, so this is the final orchestra. I mean, I'm just taking photos, right? Like, it's not the same as watching it. They have Expedition 33. I'm not sure what this was. I don't think I captured a good image here. This is definitely, like, no question Expedition 33. It's like a whole medley of all the nominated games for Best Game of the Year. I think it was Kingdom Come. Oh, no. I don't know what this is, actually. There's like Kingdom Come Deliverance. I was like, what kind of game is? Yeah, it's like, I'm sorry, medieval games. I'm out of here. I do not care to be a peasant. I do not care to be a knight in shining armor. I don't care to be a ruler, despot, a feudal lord. No, nothing. I don't care to like walk in shit with the pigs. That's probably Death Stranding. Oh, it's probably Death Stranding. Okay. Yeah. It's got like some futuristic. Sorry, I'm not interested in. Oh yeah, they got Silk Song too. Silk Song's music wasn't as recognizable to me, but to be fair, I've never played the game, so. But I feel like I would have heard it in someone's like video essay, outro / intro, or ambient music or something. Yeah, I like the Muppets. Like, I think Gonzo's cool, Miss Piggy's cool, Kermit's the goat. Can't go wrong with the goat. Yeah, so the orchestra had Silk Song. Do. And I think which one's this? Still Silk Song. I think I took a bunch of photos. No Kojimbo's feature because E33 won all the awards. DS2 was slotted in. True. Oh yeah, Donkey Kong Bonanza. The segment with Donkey Kong Bonanza was pretty good too. I think it did a good job of. Yeah, they had like the Pauline singer or whatever. Here. Yes, here's Donkey Kong Bonanza. Oh shit! I didn't even realize the singer's right there. They had an actual vocalist. To accompany the. That makes a lot of sense because that makes so much more sense because they just bust out the vocals when Donkey Kong Bonanza. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they actually. Surprising. I feel like E33 didn't get as much time as Donkey Kong Bonanza. No, you're right. You're right. Yeah, they had the. Oh, I didn't even notice her. Okay, I'm glad I captured that without realizing. Yeah, so I mean, we could watch it again. Like, I'm curious to see what it looks like live. All right. We'll do one more page. Maybe I could organize these better. Maybe it was better to do a PowerPoint for this, but it's fine. So there's not much else to say about, like, I think that was near the end. I think all I can really share is like what I ate after. I went to Pine and Crane with friends. It's a nice let me see. Game Awards 2025 Orchestra. Oh shoot, they have a compilation? Yeah, I had no idea what this song was, what this game was. But you got me fucked up if I'm playing a medieval game. I understand why people enjoy this stuff, but I cannot. Also, like, the OSTs didn't really, like, stand out to me for those two games, like Death Stranding and... So I'm probably never going to check them out. Like, the only reason why I even cared about, like, Undertale was because their OSTs are so good. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, Death Stranding 2. You passed, you couldn't... But Expedition 33 is so good. Like the Lumiere or Gustav themes or whatever. This actually stands out to me. So I'm like, you know what? More than likely to check it out. But maybe in 2033. When Expedition 6-7 comes out. Yeah, like, similarly, I wasn't too impressed with, like, the Silk Song stuff. I think so. Flute guy. Oh, Hades! I forgot they had, okay, I didn't take a photo of that then. Okay, Flute guy, we get it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not too impressed by Hades' soundtrack either. Or at least just the piece they used. I miss playing an instrument, now I'm just playing myself. It's okay. Yeah, I didn't notice her while she was... I didn't know she was singing. But I did like the song they used for Donkey Kong Bonanza. They had a vocalist in Mario Odyssey? Oh, they did! Wow! They, you know, they have one for Lifelight. You know what? Now that you got me interested, I want to look at all the... I saw that compilation, and I'm kind of interested. How long is this? 31? Okay. Now I'm interested. Mario removed thanks to YouTube. That's crazy. I forgot what this game was. It's not Until Dawn or something. Horizon Zero Dawn or something? I just remember people... Hey, it's Flute Guy. I just remember people were like... we're comparing this to Zelda. Yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn? Oh, okay. Thank you. People to Breath of the Wild, like, play a real game like Horizon Zero Dawn with actual consequences. I'm like, no, I think I'm gonna stick to my baby game. There's a reason why I'm playing it. I don't know. I think people also have to do a very bad job of selling the games they like. Like, okay, I don't care if it's difficult. Like, if it's difficult, that's even worse. Like, that's not... I don't know why they think that has mass appeal. I don't understand gamers. Actually, I don't think I should. They're funny because they have a Game Awards reputation for always releasing during years where it's always very obvious that this game will win the game of the year. Oh! Rip. Like, I do not give a shit, bruh. They lost one to Breath of the Wild, another to Elden Ring. Ah. Oh yeah, so there's Breath of the Wild right there. Or is this... Yeah, Breath of the Wild was 2017, right? Not too jazzed about this Zelda song they used. Oh, hell nah. Hell nah. I didn't realize this was 2017. People still don't shut about this game. Da, 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 da. Okay, this song is very good though. This is one of my favorites. Da, 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 da. Player unknown. Oh, this is PUBG, right? Dang, there was not that many nominations. Oh, I guess Mario got removed. Alright, which one's this? The Game Awards theme. Da, 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 da. I like the spin. This like, I don't know what is it, chip tune? I don't know how to describe it. The stuff you'd hear in like 8-bit, 64-bit. Oh, Celeste! I didn't realize it was 2018. Yeah, that's a pretty good soundtrack. I have no strong feelings towards or against Assassin's Creed. I think I saw someone play the first game. The concept seemed cool, and that's about it. Oh yeah, God of War. I think the funniest part of God of War was people saying that this was like I do recognize this Monster Hunter song. I don't hear it that often though. But yeah, people were talking about how like God of War, the reboot or whatever, like the sequel. People were talking about how like God of War is like the first time Kratos has been like, I don't know how to describe what would it. But he's always been this way. Like they never changed his character ever. But I guess it's just more it was just more obvious in this installment. I don't know, the song they used for Marvel Spider-Man. Oh, it's just generic fanfare superhero music. I'm not. $2019? All right. I always confuse Outer Worlds with fucking Outer Wilds. I never know which one people are referring to. I think Outer Wilds is the one that people like rave about. Like it's like part puzzle game, part exploration. We need Orm game? Yes. Orm. Okay, yeah, they didn't get a vocalist for Lifelight. I do like Lifelight. I know one Control fan. Oh shit! No way? There was a Control sequel featured in this Game Awards. I do like this one. Why Erling Haaland singing? Is it Sekiro? think the one playthrough I watched of this game, they did not enjoy it at all. They went through the whole thing though, but they did not enjoy the game. So that's my impression of Sekiro. Another vocalist. Who the fuck is that guy? Oh shoot. I really like the remake and rebirth OSTs. Uematsu. Worm of the Year, yes. Uematsu's the go. Another game I'm actually interested in playing, but probably won't because of like 5 billion years. Dude, they're spending a lot of time on this. Oh yeah, the Doom theme is very recognizable. Final Fantasy, yeah. I was right, the FF7 already got to stay up. Mario Party got things down. I've heard Final Fantasy seems to be notorious copyright vulnerable. Yes, I actually get claimed every time I get cooked. My bot doesn't get like taken down, but it gets claimed immediately. When I put up like any Final Fantasy. The Last of Orm. Hades OST is alright. It's not amazing to me. Like I only have like maybe 1 or 2 songs I like really liked. But it's okay. It's not standout. It's not as good as the rest of the game. Animal Crossing Horizons, New Horizons. Oh my god. Was this 2020? Bruh, it's 2020. Oh my god. I mean, it did tap into the cultural zeitgeist. Nothing, not saying anything specific. I think those who know, know. Outside Smash Ultimate? Yeah. That's insane. Also introduced the fucking cozy game slot market. Like I felt like I started seeing hella cozy games after this. Maybe some of them were like already slated to release, but I think for a good period, people were just like, wow, I didn't expect It Takes Two to... I'm pretty sure It Takes Two got pretty popular. Cozy game breakthroughs? Oh, okay. It Takes Two 1? Let's go. Psychonauts 2. I'll be honest, Psychonauts, like, I get people wanting a sequel and people waiting so long, but Psychonauts 2 just felt alright. Like, I think the art style, but like the world itself was not that interesting to me. But I will give the art style, you know, the dialogue and all that stuff. It is pretty quirky. It is kind of a weak year, yeah. Your best op is Psychonauts 2, bruh. Okay, Resident Evil Village was pretty cool. Oh, that's a Dimitrescu. Oh my god, it's a Dimitrescu. Oh, okay, it's that one. Metroid Dread. This is a good game. I really like Metroid Dread. Deathloop. I heard this was not a good game. Or at least, like, I don't know. When I see it, it just looks like generic first-person shooter. Maybe it like promised mechanics that never delivered, or like. Horizon Forbidden West. Okay, I imagine this is the... Is the Sakier... Okay, Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Okay. I heard this one had some weird implications tying in the first game. But I imagine whenever they do that, they always go some, like, you know, multiversal, like, or like some like creation loop route that I'm probably like, okay, I don't really think I'm that interested in seeing how it connects together. But if it ends up doing something like that, yo, Arya, thank you for the raid. What's up? What's up? How'd the yapping go? I caught the Nanami one and the Deku one. All right, shout out Arya. Badoof. Straight. Oh, okay, Elden Ring. Okay, yeah, I see. Cry? Yeah, Cry. Yeah, I was at the Game Awards, so I was just recapping. All I did was take a bunch of photos and share them, but now I was like, you know what, I'm interested in seeing all the years. I'm just wrapping up Yeah, it was pretty cool. I think I don't know if you paid for it, you better be one of the like the game developers or something like that. You know what I mean? Like I got in for free, so but because of that, I mean it was worth it for watching Evanescence live. But that's like only one segment out of like 5 billion fucking hack and slash first person FPS ads. But seeing Evanescence live was cool. That was probably the best part. Hey, which one's this? 2022? 2023. Okay. This is the one I was. Yeah, I attended this one live. I'm pretty sure 2023. I was there. Yeah, this is Alan Wake too. Alan Wake. Yeah, Alan Wake. This performance was really good to see live too. Oh yeah, Baldur's Gate 3. This one was a pretty similar sweep, but they didn't get nominated as much. Alan Bake, yeah, Alan Bake. Yeah, I was here. Okay, I don't think you can see me in the audience. There's no way I was on camera. I own Super Mario Bros. Wonder. I haven't opened it though. Where's the flute guy? Yeah, the flute guy has been here since. He's right there. Look. Real. Yeah, there he is. There's flute guy. Yeah, you see him. You see him. Okay. Resident Evil 4. Oh yeah, the Resident Evil 9 game they showed. When Leon showed up, everyone was like, "Oh my god!" I had to cover my ears, bro. I needed earplugs after Leon showed up. Everyone was like, "Oh!" Yeah, Flute Guy has been around. He was at the beginning of this compilation, which started at 2017. I'm not gonna lie, I think I've fallen off Zelda. I don't think I'm interested in getting it unless it's like a Minish Cap, like top down. I fucking love Minish Cap. Why does it feel like Leon became nonchalant? Yeah, he needs more clips, huh? I feel like I mean he did have quips. They weren't like the same delivery, the corny delivery as like RE4. Like, there was malice and spite behind those words. Now he's just like, alright, what's the... This is Leon is old. He is old. Alright, 22. I didn't attend this one. I've heard this song before. Alright, Flute Guy, chill. We got it. We get it. Yeah, I think this is the only Metaphor song I've heard. What won this year? It's 2024. Balatro. Don't remember who won last year? We'll see if I remember when more titles were shown. Okay. Balatro? I don't think I'm ever playing that shit. Astrobot! Yes! It was Astrobot! Astrobot won. I remember the Fallout. Yes! They played the Astrobot clip. Like an Astrobot soundbite. When like this year, when the winner, the developer or whatever of Astrobot came up to present the game of the year. Balatro was the indie nom. Very notable anomaly, especially since indie won. Yeah, nice. Well, I mean, if there's one that deserves it, it's definitely Expedition 33, even though I never played it. Probably means it's not the first indie win. Really, is Larian Studios indie? I didn't know about that. Well, to be fair, I feel like they've had like other, but I guess if they count, that makes sense. I don't know, for some reason I just associated Larian Studios with From Software for some reason. I don't know. Okay, this is the one I attended. I mean, we already watched this, but... Corporal Pubs RSC, but I think BG3 is fully on Larian's initiative. Ah, okay. Oh, okay. I see. Wow, okay. My memory's not great. It's fine. Hello, Code 25. One of these days I'll play Hades too. I did hear they like changed the one of the endings because people didn't like it or something like that, which is kind of wild to me. What is that, like harmonica? Flute Man is so nice with it. Yeah, flute guy. There was a drummer trying to get a flute guy moment. I'm like, I see you, bruh. Ladies and gentlemen, Bonanza pacing. I do like the vocalists. Like, very, very strong contender for like. All right. Yeah, so I did watch this live. It was pretty cool. I think I like the. I always like seeing the orchestras. What do you guys got to say? Watch my interview with flute guy Pedro. Do we watch this? Holy shit! It's 42 minutes.
I can't wait.
I think I'm good. It'd be interesting. I'll probably watch this on my own time. 2 days ago? Wow, okay. I didn't realize. My bad. Will you play Bradley the Badger? Let me look at the I didn't pay attention to that trailer in general. Okay, let me look up Bradley the Badger. I might actually play that. Because they're trying so hard to be like fourth wall breaking.
I love the new game.
Okay.
But at least the character is like
Check. Back. Check. Time
is
for
like a
new
cute
platforming
animal, you know?
Sure.
I don't want to play as a grizzled, scorned old guy who's about to like.
Gone. All I wanted was to go back home.
Oh my god, they had like this trap beat.
Tried exploring. Did some jumping.
This game is so unserious.
The classics. It's what I do. Quick decision. Everywhere I went looked strange and weirdly unfinished. And that's when I found it. And everything changed. Literally. Oh yeah! Make your own platform game, baby! Now we're talking! I had a new grasp on things. I learned tricks. Blew my mind. I really transformed myself. This thing is amazing! Made a bunch of new friends. Picked up new wheels. Figured out how to think big and small. I had it all. And then the code broke down. And that's when I found you.
It's trying so hard, but I might check it out. It's trying. Ugh. Oh yeah, they did advertise it as like the creative director of Mario Rabbids. Mario Rabbids was pretty good though. I didn't hate that game. Okay, whatever. Oh yeah, there's the E33 no. Yeah, this one. It was this one. Yeah. All right, we'll pull it up. Yeah, I think this was like the opening. I didn't see some of it because I had to find new seats. Oh, Artax, how's it going? You're gonna watch the new app? All right, enjoy. I forgot it's today. I might watch it tonight then. Thank you for letting me know. Have a good one. Is right now live? All right, go catch it. All right. I was wondering. I was surprised they didn't do Lumiere. Maybe Lumiere they've already performed some other time. The best part is from the entire length of the video. Okay. All right. I don't have much else to say. I think I've already gone through my recap. Besides what I ate, but I don't want to be like. I'm too lazy. What do I want to do after this? I could call it. Or I could play Pokemon. Me and the homies when the horse game wins an award. Oh yeah, Uma Masume. Uma Masume. I forgot about that.
Uma Masume, pretty derby.
Uma Masume. Pretty. Uma Musume did win an award though. Uma Masume. Anime. Dun dun dun. Let's see. Yeah, amazing. Maybe I'll play some Pokemon. I think what I'll do is I'll just end stream because it just makes it easier to do a highlight of this. And then I'll just what's it called? I'll just fuck around and play some Legend ZA DLC. So I'll be back. I just need to I don't know, I just like resetting everything. I don't want to put it all in one VOD and then have to it's annoying. Okay. Because I made it right on time. Oh, yeah, that means, yeah, your streak would have gotten cooked. Alright. Thanks for the recap. Yeah, I'll be back. Don't worry. Yeah, no, it was fun. I would say I gotta hang out with the people. There was a lot more, like, as for games I didn't care about this time. Bradley the Badger I might pick up though. That one looks so stupid. At least it looks self-aware about but I don't know. I don't want to overthink it. But I mean, ironically, because stream is ending. Okay, I was just looking out for you. But I'll probably be back. This thumbnail, the Half-Life 3 Copers. All right. I might go another. I think next year I might show up again, in person. So, what did you think of the Akira Toriyama-esque looking game? Oh, the one that's exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2? Fuck, what was it called? Fuck, I know what you're talking about. Game Awards 2025. Okay, I gotta find it now. Trailers. Okay, I guess we can jump around there. Okay, I thought it was gonna end, but now you got me in a rabbit hole.
Presented
That looks
by
interesting.
PlayStation's holiday deals are
Coven of
available
the
now through-
Chicken Foot. This is a immediately when I saw Coven of the Chicken Foot, I was like, all right, that's a Genmu game. Even though there's no chicken or feet sighted. Gang of Dragon, Ace Combat, Star Wars Galactic Racer, Out of Words, Phantom Blade. They don't have it. Where is it? Well, it does feature a granny, okay? This might be a Genmu game. Babamon? Yeah, Babamon. Where's Gigimon? Okay. This is not what I'm looking for. Divinity. This one was freaky. The Divinity game? God damn it. This one, yeah, Orbitals, this one, right? This was cute. Yeah. I mean, it's Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive, I think. So I don't know, is this like a co-op game? Okay, looks co-op. Split screen. Yeah, it's exclusive to Switch. I was like, oh, get fucked. You know, yeah, I don't know too much from it. It looked cool though. Like, it's probably carried by the concept. If the gameplay ends up being ass, I'll be like, fuck. I'll be. Nah, it's definitely carried by its visuals for sure. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream for a bit, and then I'll come back with Pokemon. Let's see. All right. Thanks for showing up to the recap. I don't know what else I'm gonna do. I don't know what else to say. Oh yeah, the title. I guess I'll comment on the title. Thank you for all the hard work. I'll comment on the title because I don't think anyone like seemed to say anything. But yeah, there's a lot of like E33 slander that are just like unfunny, uninspired, like just phoned in for the sake of like reaping likes, you know? Like there's a trend on Twitter basically, like if you compare something to Israel or give it the likeness of Israel, it becomes bad. So I think yeah, I have so many fucking stupid ass like, okay, if they were actually hating on E33, I wouldn't have like cared too much because you know what am I supposed to do about like grade A haters, bruh? But these people are just like not even trying. They're just like just farming likes and like shit. So yeah, I don't know. It's just super unfunny. I'm bruh. All right, okay. That's end of rant. I could go on for a while, but yeah, yeah. Most ChatGPT like fucking generated tweet ever. Just I don't know. I think E33 deserves it. Even though I haven't played. Okay. Blue checkmark, right? Yeah, basically. Yeah, basically. It's so bad. It's not even funny. The joke is it's equal to it's either like, oh, E33 was made by millionaires. Okay, that's like not even true. Okay. Or whatever. E33 was created by IDF soldiers. E33 is enjoyed by IDF soldier. It's like like okay, dude. I don't know. It's all manufactured, especially because it's like an indie game too that everyone wanted to win Game of the Year, and then it wins Game of the Year, and then there's people like trying so hard to like cash in on the like the I don't know. It sucks. Anyway, that's it. All right. Bye bye.